We wait until all of the applications come in, and then everybody that's involved in choosing the person for that role will look through the CVs and covering letters independently, and then we'll come together and compare notes. And from those notes we will generally create a short list of 5 or 6 people that we want to interview. So the basics that we look for when we're looking through the applications, we're a copywriting agency, so a lot of the people that we hire are writers. So obviously we look for high standards of writing, we look for correct English, we look for correct spelling, we look for correct grammar, we look for a good use of the English language as well. Beyond that, we look for evidence that the person understands the job that we're offering and is showing us why they are the most suitable person for that job. So what keeps me reading, or what really gets my attention? Well, mainly the covering letter actually, that's the thing that gets my attention the most. And it's people that have really thought about the job and thought about why they're suitable for it, but also people that write in their own voice, in their own kind of natural voice. You get a lot of applications where people have clearly been taught how to do a covering letter and they're quite stilted and they use the same sort of very formal language. We look for evidence of people that are talking in their natural voice. So for me, what shows brilliance in an application, and it may be different for me than it is for other employers, we do find that some people, because we're a creative agency, because we're a copywriting agency, almost try too hard to stand out and be creative, and will send CVs and covering letters in sort of weird and wonderful formats. But what stands out for me more than that, although I do appreciate the effort that they've put in, what stands out for me more is particularly a covering letter that shows a very kind of confident and fluid but very natural command of the English language. So people that can write confidently and fluidly in their own voice is what stands out for me. So examples of where it can go wrong. So the last time we were hiring, we had to throw away a lot of applications straight away because the person couldn't spell copywriter. So my tip is, if you're applying for a writing job, make sure you can spell the title of the job that you're applying for. We were hiring for a project manager, and we received an application from somebody who was actually an out-of-work actor. And they hadn't tailored their CV to the project manager job that we were offering, and so they told us they were suitable for the role because they could do a very convincing Birmingham accent and they could grow a beard in 3 days. So what I would say to anybody that's thinking of applying for a role with Radix is do a bit of research, understand what we're all about. If you want to call us and talk about what the company is all about and what we're looking for, that's absolutely fine. We're very happy to have a conversation with you before you put your application in. And it's really thinking about not so much what we can do for you, but what you can do for us. So if you can persuade us that you will be a very valuable asset to our business, that's what we want to hear about.